The House of Saud, a dynasty born in 1744 from a pact between a chieftain and an Islamic scholar. A deal struck, leader as emir, preacher as imam. Their goal, spread a strict vision of Islam across Arabia. The first kingdom falls, the Emirate of Diriyah, destroyed in an Ottoman War, 1811 to 1818. A bold challenge, seizing holy cities, defying the Sultan. The Ottoman response, overwhelming force. 50,000 troops sent in. Wahhabi scholars, rounded up and executed. Diriyah, leveled to the ground after months of siege. The emir captured, brought to Istanbul. A public beheading, forced to hear forbidden music. His head, tossed into the Bosphorus. But the Saud family and Wahhabism weren't finished. A grandson escapes, founds a second Saudi state, the Emirate of Najd. Riyadh becomes the new capital. His son takes over. Defeated and driven out by rivals. Fleeing into the desert, finding refuge with Bedouins and in Kuwait. Giving up on reclaiming the kingdom. Focusing on Wahhabism, becoming a spiritual leader. His son, Abdulaziz ibn Saud, rises to lead the family. The reconquest begins, just 60 men in 1901, raiding and terrorizing rivals. The daring raid on Riyadh, climbing palm trees to scale walls. Governor and his men slaughtered. The third Saudi state is born, the Emirate of Najd revived. An alliance with the Ikhwan, fierce Wahhabist warriors. Subduing the desert, crushing Ottoman interference. World War I. Saudis align with the British against the Ottomans. Solidifying control through marriage and conquest. British arms flood in after World War I. Used to conquer Mecca in 1925, ending centuries of rule. The Ikhwan rebel in 1927, seeing the Saudis corrupted by wealth and Western ties, even calling other Muslims infidels. Rebellion crushed by 1929. 1932, Najd and Hijaz unite as Saudi Arabia, named after Ibn Saud's family. A world-changing discovery in 1938. More oil reserves than North and South America combined. The region starts developing fast. Aramco, the Arabian-American oil company, discovers 5 major fields in eastern Saudi Arabia. Abdulaziz stays neutral in World War II, but favors the Allies. Meets Churchill and Roosevelt near war's end. Lays groundwork for Saudi-US oil and political cooperation. The foundation for future partnership. Until his death in 1953, at 78. Saudi Arabia continues to find oil and modernize rapidly. A land of tradition, a powerful leader emerges. Unifying millions, aiming for a renaissance. His Majesty, Abdulaziz ibn Saud. A nation transformed from his daring raid 50 years prior. Passed to his son, Saud. King Saud. Liked by all, a sociable and pleasant king. But seen as weak, especially against Israel and Nasser. Nasser's vision, Arab unity, oil for all Arabs. Prince Faisal, Saud's brother, steps in. Backed by religious leaders and the family. Forcibly assumes the role of regent. Saud is forced to abdicate and go into exile. He broadcasts anti-Faisal messages from Egypt. Faisal's reforms, education, law, welfare, abolishing slavery, introducing TV. A violent protest against TV in 1966. The nephew leading it is shot dead. Faisal, anti-communist, anti-socialist, linking them to Zionism. Supports monarchies, counters Arab nationalism with pan-Arabism. Proxy war in Yemen until 1967. Reconciles with Egypt. During the 1973 Arab-Israeli War, King Faisal halts oil exports. Protesting Western support for Israel. This triggers the 1973 oil crisis. A defining act, earning him prestige across the Arab and Muslim world. Time magazine's Man of the Year in 1974. The oil crisis fuels economic boom. Tragically, Faisal is assassinated on March 25, 1975, by his nephew, Faisal bin Masaid, recently returned from the U.S. The brother of the nephew killed at the TV station. Likely motive, revenge. Assassin convicted of regicide. Publicly beheaded in Riyadh. Faisal's brother, Khalid, becomes king. His 7-year reign. Cities grow, modernization booms, fueled by high oil prices. Closer ties with the U.S. His reign leads to brothers Fahd, Abdullah, and current King Salman. all sons of Abdulaziz ibn Saud. The current crown prince, Mohammed bin Salman, may be the first grandson to rule. This has been Epimetheus. Like, comment, subscribe. Your support keeps me motivated to make more videos. Want to see more frequent uploads? Consider supporting me on Patreon. It makes it possible. Thank you. Thanks for watching.